elimination match. Elimination matches are ahead of us here. One of these two players is out of the tournament, either MasTeR or Kamikaze. Let's go. Again, MasTeR, he is the heavy favorite. He's the #1 seed of the tournament, but he was also the favorite player against Inexorable, and he struggled. He did struggle against Inexorable. We'll see how he compares to Kamikaze. Again, MasTeR should be the favorite player, but we'll see if Kamikaze learned anything from that Inexorable series. Let's go. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tokamak, we have the #1 seed himself, the Brazilian Protoss player, the best Protoss in all of Brazil, arguably the best Protoss in all of Latino America. For Team Hellfire, it is MasTeR. We got it. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the Brazilian Terran player, the Blue Terran, representing Eximius Gaming. It is Kamikaze. Here we go. As again, MasTeR coming into this is going to be the favorite player. But we have seen Kamikaze take maps off of MasTeR before. And again, it all comes down to this. Can he cause the upset? Double gas open out of Kamikaze, going for a faster factory. This is his go-to in this matchup, I will say, is double gas openers. Kamikaze does fully wall off, does keep MasTeR hidden in the dark. And again, we'll see if he is inspired by Inexorable. He's like, yo, these 2 base all-ins, these 2 base plays, I like what I see. See if he goes for it. We'll see if he does go for it. And again, so now once we wrap up those upper bracket matches, this does mean that Inexorable and Eric, they confirmed for the offline finals. Let's go. So Eric and Inexorable, they're going to be going into that offline event. They're going to be featured at the venue in Sao Paulo. So I know a lot of Brazilian fans, a lot of Brazilian viewers have already booked their flights or booked their tickets and are going to be heading over to take part and to be a part of that big offline event. Eric and Inexorable, they're going to be there. And in a way, this is a qualifying match. In a way, the winner of this series will also be there as well. It's going to be top 4. Top 4 will be a part of the offline event. The winner of Kamikaze and MasTeR, and also the winner of Yan and Shakti. So who's going to be there? And of course, shout out to the Brazilian community because they have crowdfunded not just the prize money, but they crowdfunded resources to actually help pay for travel for the players, I mean. Some people might not be aware, but Brazil is a pretty big country. Like, Brazil is huge, and depending on where you are in Brazil, it's quite a journey to travel from one end of the country to the other. So I know that like train costs or like travel costs and accommodation are definitely like something that players have to be concerned about. But again, the community did crowdfund to make sure that the players are accounted for. As Kamikaze does bust out, so takes down the initial adept. Behind this, 1 base all in. But behind this, there is no CC. There is no command center. 1-1-1, 1 base all in out of Kamikaze. He can pull the boys with this. It's all or nothing. He's like, you know what? Inexorable is looking good with the 2 base all ins. I'm gonna go for the 1 base all in. Let's go. And here we go. The boys are, I believe, being pulled as we speak. They're behind the tank. Yeah, here they come. The boys are being pulled. It's all or nothing for Kamikaze. Either he breaks MasTeR or he dies trying. Is he to cheese him out? Let's go. Eric can use the Ducklings' private helicopter. Oh no. There is no helicopter. It's Yaku making helicopter sounds. That's all it is. Oh no. But here we go. Kamikaze does break out. Oh. Oh no! That was not the time! No, who is it? MasTeR! Ah! As Hopefully everything's okay. As Yolin is coming in, I believe that is a second tank in the medic. Sorry, in the medevac. Likewise, we're rallying across the map with Vikings. And MasTeR, he does not have a shield battery, by the way. He has a shield battery in production. He has blink in production as well. This is going to be a tough hold for MasTeR. And hopefully everything's okay and we can recover.
Game paused.
Yeah. So hopefully everything's okay. MasTeR is asking for a bit of a pause. But we got him, we got him. Okay, okay. We're counting in. We're counting back in. Right, here we go. Okay, does drop in. Hunting down those stalkers. Second tank has arrived. Ah, but okay, he has one shield battery ready. He has second shield battery on the way. Boys are being pulled. And MasTeR, can he hold on? The probes are falling down, but he does take down the first tank. First tank does fall. And can he get the second? Oh no, the stalkers, they get shut down, and Kamikaze breaks through the stalkers, fighting out of range of the shield battery. And Kamikaze, I think he's done it. I think he's done it. Let's go, the upset. The upset, GG gets called, and Kamikaze, he breaks MasTeR. He pulls off the one base all in, and Kamikaze takes a 1-0 lead. Whew, okay. Ay, ay, ay. It was almost like MasTeR's internet tried to save him. MasTeR is like, he was like, oh my god, and he said, ah, just disconnected. But we got back into it in the end. MasTeR was caught with his pants down. Likewise, a rough fight out of range of the shield batteries as well. His goal there was to focus on the tanks. He got one, did not get the other, did not get the second tank, and with that second tank completing, surviving, that was game then and there. Did everyone, did reset the stalker count. GG. And with that, Kamikaze does take the first game. Whew, here we go. Here we go. And now we're getting into game two. Going to be loading into ley lines. Going to be loading into ley lines here. And Kamikaze, can he actually cheese MasTeR? MasTeR is the #1 seed of the tournament, by the way. MasTeR, he's the best Protoss in Brazil. Arguably the best Protoss in Latino America. Like, MasTeR, he is deserving to be a part of the offline event. But Kamikaze, mate, he might just do it. Oh, no. Not like this, papi. Not like this. Can he cheese the favorite out of the tournament? Remember, this is a best of 3. One more game. Uno más. That's all he needs. One more game. Let's go. Pretty sure I saw a finished shield batteries down there. Yeah, there was one. There was one finished shield battery. The other was still on the way. But here we go. We're getting into game number 2 here, and potentially the final game of the series. I mean, I'm expecting the ace match. I'm favoring our Protoss here, but only if he can get into the mid game. If he can get into the game, then he's going to be fine. But here he is, the Brazilian Protoss player for Team Hellfire. It is MasTeR. He's just here to play some StarCraft. Like, get me into a 2-base economy. And spawning in the right hand corner, we have the Brazilian Terran player, the blue Terran representing Eximius Gaming. It is a Kamikaze, leading the series 1-0. I don't know if you saw the stats, the head-to-head stats here, but Kamikaze, he has like a 6% win rate against MasTeR, by the way. It's less than, there it is. You can see 6.67%. Like, MasTeR is the heavy favorite here. 93.33%. It's crazy. But Kamikaze, he's here. He's here to knock him out. Get him, papi. Get him. Hey, you know what? 6%? That's not 0. That's not 0. We're here to raise up the stats. Let's go. No, this is like an XCOM, like 99% like hit rates. And then you miss. it happens. It happens. Cap. Here we go. As once again, double gas opener out of Kamikaze, and going for his factory. No shot we one base all in again. No shot. This should be just racks into factory into CC. This should just be into a command center, but you don't want to count Kamikaze out. I'll be honest, I don't like safety shield battery, by the way. Immediately safety shield battery out of MasTeR. He's having none of it. Not this time. Now, I don't like the idea of going for a one base all in 2 games in a row. There we go. CC on the high ground. Kamikaze is expanding. He's not going for a one base all in, but we cannot rule out the possibility of a 2 base all in. Remember, double gas means faster factory. This also means faster starport. There we go. Starport's on the way. Tech lab as well. This looks like the build that Inexorable went for himself. This looks like Cyclone into tank drop. We'll see if a Cyclone is made with the first tech lab. Show us what you got. Tech lab is on. Yep, Cyclone's on the way. Medevac as well. That's for the Starport as well. That's going to be for the Medevac, and this can lead into a Cyclone, into a tank, into the early tank drop. This is how I believe this is the same build that Inexorable went for on Pylon against MasTeR in Game 3. Assuming we go for the tank after the Cyclone. I'm making that assumption. Ooh, Stargate opener. That's risky. Stargate opener out of MasTeR going for a Phoenix. Now, Stargate openers do mean that you tank. Yeah, he's going for the build. This is the same build that this is how Inexorable won the series against MasTeR earlier, by the way. Stargate openers are brutal. One, because that means you have less gateways, you have less warp-ins early on. The Phoenix, it's designed to harass, designed to deny drop play. It's not designed to defend against one base all-ins. And Phoenix moves out. The Cyclone's in position. No shot. The lock on. Oh my god. Okay, does notice. Whew. Does notice in time. Does pull away. But this is going to be a tough hold. This is going to be a tough hold for MasTeR. As here comes the Viking after the Medevac. Here comes the tank. It's all or nothing for Kamikaze. He's moving out. He's pushing. Again, Cyclone, Viking, tank, Medevac, Marines. Now, if he can get the tank within range of the pylon, he can end the game. Jesus. Phoenixes, they do threaten. Now, the Phoenixes, they can lift the tank, that is true, but there's so much anti-air here to protect the tank. That's what the Cyclone is for. That's what the Viking is for. To protect that tank. Here we go. Second shield batteries on the way. Immortal's almost halfway done. Oh, he doesn't like what he sees. Kamikaze pulls back for now, waiting for reinforcements, waiting for his Viking. The longer this goes on, the better it is for MasTeR. Look, MasTeR, he's up 20 workers. MasTeR, he is miles ahead economically. Like, this is basically a 2 base all in. Sorry, 1 base all in, I meant to say, for Kamikaze. Like, there is 0 saturation that is natural. And he's not committing. I mean, again, MasTeR, he's on 2 shield batteries. The first Immortal has arrived. MasTeR, he's fine. He's holding. He pulls it off. Whew, okay. that was a tense early game. It was a very, very tense early game. I mean, Kamikaze still has a massive army, that is true. But as he mentioned, like, there we go. He does catch reinforcements. Nice catch here on the Cyclone. And again, the longer this goes on, the better it is for MasTeR. He just needs more time. I really hope he gets to play some StarCraft. I mean, MasTeR, he's gaming. He's got a Colossus on the way and a third base. The boys are being pulled. Let's go. The boys are being pulled. It's all or nothing. Kamikaze, he's here to end it one way or another. Either he kills MasTeR or he dies trying. Again, it was a fake natural, a fake CC. The boys are here. That first Colossus halfway done. Now moving in. Ooh, no force field. Did have the hallucination instead. Vikings, they zone away the Phoenixes. Tanks, they siege up a little bit far back though. Not within range of the pylon. And the Colossus will pop out. And can Kamikaze break the Colossus? That I'm not so sure about. He's moving in. And Colossus does arrive. Tanks, they siege up in time. The boys are being pulled. Does lift. Does lift only for a moment though. Yeah, the Phoenixes, they go down one after the other. The Colossus falls. Land the Vikings! Land the Vikings! I'll kill the Colossus. He's so close. Kamikaze, has he done it? He lands the Vikings. He breaks through. There's no Colossus. There's no boys. There's 2 Immortals left. Oh my god, he's so close. He gets 1. Gets 2. No, he's done it. He's done it. No shot. 6% win rate. He's won 6% of the time, but you know what? That's more than zero. GG and Kamikaze cheeses MasTeR out of the tournament. He's crazy. Oh my god. That's insane. That's an upset, mate. That's a massive upset. MasTeR, he was favored to win the entire tournament, by the way. He was favored to go far and win the entire thing. But Kamikaze with 2 one-base all-ins back to back. Who needs an expansion, Papi? Who needs to take a natural? Just one base all-in over and over again. GG, well played. MasTeR, he was even playing it kind of safe. I say kind of safe. As I mentioned in the lead up to game number 2 specifically, Stargate openers are not built to defend against all-ins like that. Stargate openers are built for the mid game. They're built to give you map control, to harass mineral lines, to harass the economy, to deny drop play, and to, again, gain map control coming into a 2 and 3 base economy. That's where Phoenix openers can thrive. Phoenix openers struggle against all-ins, against these 1 base all-ins and 2 base all-ins. That's not what that's really just hurting MasTeR when it comes to that defense. I mean, again, we saw that he lifted up the tanks and they just died immediately. Like the Phoenixes, they just died instantly to the Vikings and to the Marines and to the Cyclones. Like the Phoenixes, they didn't really have a part there. They maybe denied 1 tank volley, if that. And with that, he had that much less to defend, of course. He had that much less to defend. GG, well played. It was also really brutal that he went for the hallucination. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but remember, just before the all-in hits, MasTeR, he went for a hallucination scout, which means he didn't have any force fields. He didn't have any force fields. That also, I should say, he didn't have extra force fields that he could have had. So that could have also slowed down the push and bought a little bit more time. There are a couple of little things here and there that did go awry. On top of that, MasTeR was taking a third. If you remember, he was expanding, getting a third base. He believed it was going to be a longer game, so he took an expansion when it was a 1 base all-in. So like there are these little details here and there that did hurt him coming into that defense, and whether it was the hallucination, whether it was the third nexus, whether it was the Phoenixes. So it was a really rough setup there. And yeah, I can see Shakti and Yan, they're freaking out a little bit there. But GG well played. Kamikaze, he will be a part of the offline event. He takes down MasTeR, cheeses them the hell out. And here we go, we're getting into our final series of the broadcast, Yan versus Shakti.